Hello fellow Walking Dead fans, this is Solid Dave Snake bringing you guys another review on the Walking Dead building sets by Mcfarlane Toys. And in this review we're going to take a look at the newly released Boiler Room set. And this set retails for $20. I found it at my local Target, but it will soon be released at Walmart's and Toys R Us as well. And this set is really nice for $20. You get a great depiction of a very classic scene from season 3 of The Walking Dead, after Lori had passed away and Rick is on a little rage going through the prison and stumbles across the boiler room where he finds the zombie that actually ate Lori entirely. So pretty gruesome scene depicted here, but very classic. It's also the room where Rick was talking to the ghosts and was just overall creepy. But before we dive into this, I'll give you a quick up-close look at everything in here before I take the figures out, to show you the entire scene depicted here. So it looks really good. And one nice thing I like about this set is not only can it be a single display piece, kind of like how the governor's room was, but you can also add it to your prison cells and prison catwalk, kind of maybe in the back corner, or even make a little hallway for it to make an even bigger diorama for the inner prison. So really nice set for both of those purposes. And it comes with two really nice minifigures. We get another Rick Grimes, depicted as how he looked during this episode in the show. So we get the same kind of bottoms, but he has a white shirt on this time with blood splatter all over it. Pretty nice detail all around. Even has his watch there. His Colt 357 in his right hand. So real nice Rick minifigure here. But the best figure in this set is the zombie that gorged on Lori. And they did a great job with this little piece here. He fits there perfect on the floor and against the wall. The way that they have him articulated to reach up like this really worked out well also here. And his gut is just gorged, as you can see, just popping out. So really gruesome zombie. Really well done. And it's funny that we get the zombie that ate Lori before we actually get a Lori minifigure. But definitely pretty cool. And as you can see, he fits there perfect. Fits in there really nice. Now, overall, this build took me about roughly an hour to do. And I didn't think it was too complicated. It was actually a really fun build. A lot of little pieces for this one that you have to put on with the piping and all the valve handles. A lot of little artistic pieces, aesthetics to add, like on the workbench here we have a little drawer full of working tools, a little toolbox, the phone, which is actually part of the workbench. That's not an individual piece. Even little storage units underneath. Just a lot of little detail everywhere. Even on the walls, having parts of the ends of the brick look like they are tore off. It was a nice touch. Once again, the tiles look great. You can lay them in any kind of pattern you want. And I really like this brick wall accessory piece here to put on. It's one whole piece, and you have to put the electrical box on afterwards, but that really turned out well. But definitely the funnest part of this build for me was all the piping and the valves here. I think they look great. Pipe going into the boiler. And I love the piping up on the ceiling. I thought those really turned out nice as well. And just to show you, there's no detail on the back, but just to show you what it looks like. And on the bottom. So it's raised up a little bit here. It's not laying on the flat pieces. Since there is a connector in the middle, they kind of gave this illusion of some tattered inner workings of the floor with some steel rebar coming through. So pretty neat. And it looks best displayed catacornered like this, since there is detail on two sides of it. But overall, it was a really fun build, and if you're a big fan of the prison story arc, I highly recommend this build, especially if you're trying to build a bigger diorama of the inner workings of the prison. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review, and stay tuned because there are going to be a lot more Walking Dead building set reviews coming in the near future.